Okay guys, this is what happened after a long run. Yeah, first remove your socks. You can see how sweaty it is. Your leg, the top of your leg actually sweats, especially in Singapore. So remove it, you gotta dry it out and then wash it. Remove the insoles and then prepare to wash the shoes. Here, my Superbus Twist, which is my dedicated long run shoe. And then put all your clothes into the basin, put some white vinegar and detergent of your choice. And then just rinse it through water a few times. If you can, just let it soak for like 15 minutes while you shower in hot water. I use this brand of detergent, but any detergent will work, don't worry. Yeah, just make sure you soak it and let it soak. Remember to use some white vinegar because it kills all the mold and bacteria, and it keeps it from smelling if you didn't dry it in time. Especially that stinky smell you get from sportswear. I'll put it in my washing machine usually as well to soften the clothes as well as remove all the mold and musky smell that you get. Remember to scrub your sunglasses as well with just water and soap if it gets really dirty. You can see it's a little bit dirty after running at the reservoir, which is a mix of light gravel, and because it's raining today, the soil sticks a little bit. We'll do one shoe at a time, so let's do this shoe first because it's dirtier. And get a flat pail first, put some water, and you get some sort of cleaner. Most importantly, there's some coconut oil and some soap, and if you're traveling, just use any sort of soap the hotel provide, it will work fine. You can also just use water, but this just cleans it a little bit better, especially if you have some dirt that went into the fabric. Okay, just give it some squirt. And usually you have like a soft brush and a hard brush, because Superbus 3 has quite a delicate sole, so I decided to not use the hard brush and use a soft brush. You can use a hard brush maybe for like a Kayano or maybe like a Red Hat 9 Ultra CPU upper, and usually it's not so dirty, then I won't use the hard brush. Okay, so soak it in first. Yeah. So moving the oil a little bit, some dirt will already start to drop off. Then just do some light scrubbing. Just try to make sure the water doesn't get in. It's fine to get in a little bit, but since I'm not really cleaning the upper because it's quite clean, so I try to not get it too wet. It's kind of wet from the sweat already, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're gonna dry it off after this, so let's start cleaning. See, after scrubbing, so dirty water. Look at how dirty it is. I don't know if that is shit or soy, I'm not sure. Okay, now just open the water, just try to rinse it off with water. Getting it a bit wet is fine, just try to not get too much water into the upper. Thick sole shoes are easier to wash this way. Yeah, but you can follow Sagasu. This is like a modified version because I'm lazy and it takes a long time to dry shoes in Singapore. So I try to not get it super wet, but Sagasu just washes the whole upper. Sometimes if I get a lot of dirt on the upper, I'll do the full wash too. But yeah, I try to not get it too soaked. Yeah, so I will just, it's a bit wet. I will not put it on the floor directly. I'll just put it here for maybe a few hours, and later we'll put it onto the shoe dryer to dry the inside. You can use any hangers you want, but this one I found to be really useful because it's different from my usual one, so I can separate like the dirty clothes and the clean clothes. And it's really easy to keep when I'm not using, so I stash it in a corner of the washroom, so whenever I need to use them after washing my clothes from running, then I'll hang it up. Yep, so hanging it to dry here, and then hanging it to dry here. Okay, so now the sole is a little bit dry. You can see it's much cleaner than before, and there's some damage from the gravel. Let's hope this lasts long, let's see. Anyway, it's still a little bit wet from the sweat, so we're gonna put it on the dryer. Do definitely invest in one. This one I just got from cheap from Taobao. You can probably get anyone that works for you. What I like is you can actually keep it, and it's pretty compact when you don't have to need it, and just stuff it in here. And this is my shoes when I say so. Anyway, it's because of the sun recently coming in, because it's June. Normally sun don't hit this area, so don't keep your shoes out of the sun. Don't sun them too much because the heat will actually degrade the foam. So that's why I ask you to invest in a shoe dryer, because you want to dry it without applying any sort of heat, because the heat will actually affect the foam quality, will degrade the foam and also degrade the gluing, especially for a dual insole. or dual foam shoe setups like the Solar Blast 3 with FF Leap and FF Plus Plus at the bottom. So let's try it. I try to shift it out of the sun, and mine has heat modes actually, but don't use them unless I'm urgent or I'm trying to dry it or it's super wet like from rain or something. Yeah, so it's 45 and then I just use the UV air mode. You can adjust the time. The time for this is 1 hour, but try to blow it for like a few hours, and then generally it will dry up pretty good. And after that, your shoes will be good and smelling fresh.